If you love performance cars, this video is for you because here I have a 2023 all-new BMW M2, but this video is a little bit more focused on this, a fully accessorized, brand new 2023 BMW M2, because it already is a new car with a new chassis, a great engine, lots of power, super performance. But you could also customize it and accessorize it. So in this video, I wanted to show you a little bit more about what you can do to your new BMW using performance parts from the M division of BMW. So this is basically factory approved and dealership based setup. Just check this out. Look at this titanium exhaust system. And they have up to 20 different accessories and parts for the exterior and about 8 different parts and accessories for the interior. So in this video I'm gonna kind of show you around, walk you all the way around this new BMW performance car. This one has the 8-speed automatic. This M2 is also available with, let's see, yes, a 6-speed manual, like performance cars are supposed to have. This is really, really cool. So first let's start with what's underneath the hood. So it's an engine that's gathering a lot of praise from performance enthusiasts. Oh, did I do just one pull? Andre, what are you doing? 2 pulls. Totally forgot about this. So this is the S58 3-liter inline-6 engine. In this M2 tune, it produces 453 horsepower at approximately 6,200 RPM and 406 pound-feet of torque at, well, starting at around 2,700 RPM. So this is a really torquey engine. BMW says it has very linear power delivery, and it's just a beauty. And like I said, it could be had with 2 different transmissions. So the engine cover and kind of some of the trim underneath the hood for this accessorized version is about the same as for that standard M2. I cannot believe I'm saying that, standard M2. I'll tell you about the pricing and availability at the end of this video as well. But then you have these special center lock wheels. You can have different paint of caliper, either red or blue. Then you have these pretty trick aerodynamic devices. The styling of this car is new. It's now quite a bit wider, about 1.5 inches wider in the front. And I think before you make any judgments as far as styling is concerned, you have to consider, you have to see it in person. Because I think, I was a little skeptical at first, but I think if you look at it in person, this car just has presence. It's wide and low, and it's a little bit longer than the outgoing M2, but it's still shorter than the M4. So, and that's what adds agility to the car. And of course, you can also have really high performance tires, of course, rear wheel drive, and a lot of different adjustments. This is what the standard quad exhaust looks like, with a nice kind of a diffuser look, and also a functional diffuser down below. But if we look a little bit more about all these accessories, by the way, this is kind of a custom wrap on this car. Of course, you won't get that from the dealership. I mean, you could get it, you could wrap it whichever way you want, but some of the performance parts, of course, have to do with aerodynamics. There's a little toe strap here. So it's really a track-minded setup. You could take this car on any track and just go to town. So this also has the carbon fiber package. Well, part of this for the accessories are the mirror caps. For the standard car, you can also get a carbon fiber roof. It's been raining here in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is quite rare. So there's water on the car. You can get additional spoilers, wing, carbon fiber antenna cover. And I want to highlight, of course, the seats before we get to some other parts. These are part of the carbon package, and these actually save, BMW says, about 24 pounds altogether over the standard seats. And I think they just look beautiful. Multicolor, there are cutouts, they're heated. Yeah. Take a look at this. M Performance, stitching. Let me know in the comments below, would you get the 8-speed automatic or the 6-speed manual? Let me know. Look at the door cards. Gosh, I now really want this car. Then there's an additional aerodynamic device right here. And like I was saying, this car has a lot of adjustability. Traction control system has many adjustments. You can tune the feel of the steering wheel, the brake pedal. Of course, the rear diff can lock to give you maximum traction. And it's happening in real time. Take a look at the rear carbon fiber accents, and of course this crazy accessory exhaust system. Yeah, you won't mistake this car from any angle when you see these performance parts going down the street or the track. The trunk space still plentiful. This is kind of a smaller car, so even though it's grown in size a little bit over the outgoing M2 or the 2 Series, it's still relatively smallish. Let me show you some of the interior. Of course, you can get little things like these little M's. Let me get in. Ooh. Yeah. Let me see. Actually, the seat is tight. I'm a little bit of a bigger guy. I'm almost 6'3", and I'm not very thin. I do have a belly. And it's hugging my sides, but not in a bad way. I just feel purposeful, like I'm ready. I'm ready to take on the track or a canyon road or anything, really. Yeah, these seats are quite special. Okay, so now let's turn our attention to the steering wheel. If you've seen recent BMWs, you kind of will be familiar with this. I like the blue center marker. I think it's a nice touch on this one. Of course, full digital displays. A lot of this is in German. This is an international event for First Drive, so stay tuned for many more videos, including this car. Well, maybe not the accessorized car, but of course the M2. You have different modes. Of course, your cruise control system, mode control, paddle shifters, really thick steering wheel. Pretty sweet. I wonder if they have customization for different like body types as far as the seat is concerned. Because I imagine this seat may not be super comfortable for everybody. It's a little bit narrow, but maybe it expands a little bit as you're kind of going and getting used to this car. Good headroom. Yeah, so let me tell you about the price, like I promised. Let me get out. You can see kind of some of the design elements on the door. So this car starts at just around $62,000, a little bit more with destination. And probably the hugest difference in price will be the carbon fiber package, which gives you the roof. That's one of the biggest ones, kind of lowers the weight a little bit, lowers the center of gravity, and the seats. That's $9,900 approximately. And then you can choose your color and choose your wheel design as well. Oh, there, it's doing a little bit of an intro. And here it shows Efficiency, comfort for suspension, steering, brakes. So you can of course adjust all that. Suspension of course is adjustable as well and active. It responds to conditions, your driving conditions as well. So if you got this car, it would probably be around $74,000 with the carbon package, or about 64,000 without it, because you can have different wheels and different colors. Well, hopefully you like this video and you like what BMW is doing with their latest performance cars. You have lots of power, over 450 horsepower. You've got a manual transmission option, you've got rear wheel drive, you've got relatively lightweight car, relatively small car. What can be better for a performance enthusiast? Well, let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one, and check out oldtfl.com for everything automotive in one place.